This one goes out to Sir Walty. Sir Walty 79. Cheers to you. Malt. Malt liquor. Malt. Ah, that's ice cold. It's good stuff. So I'm out at one of my favorite islands. To get here, normally I take a boat, but the river, the current's been crazy, and the river's changed a little bit further to the north. So what I did was, and by change I meant it's dredged up new sandbars. Some of them are just, right below the level of the current. So you swim out to the middle, and suddenly you're in 2 inches of water. The current's going fast. It's kind of dangerous. So I've parked downstream, swam out to a sandbar, and then Aquila and I have been swimming from sandbar to sandbar to sandbar to get to this island. And we're surrounded by what appears to be about, there's like 40 to 60 people on this bank. That's roughly about 30 or 40 feet away of kind of dangerous water. Not too bad, but you can't play a lot of games with water. It's serious. Now the farthest Aquila and I had to swim across the current was about maybe 15 feet. It was easy. We're both strong swimmers, and it was right where it does a kind of a spread out. So it's a strong current, and then it drifts out to a lighter current. So I figured if the current was too strong, we hit the light stuff, and that there are shallows right there. So I should have wore a life vest. I forgot it. And every time I take Aquila in the boat, I never know if we're going to actually make it or not, because he could capsize my boat like that. He gets uppity. Sir Walty, I wanted to thank you for the very fine compliments that you've given me on my recent videos from my vacation. Really glad to hear that you enjoy it. So I thought I thought this would be a little Sir Walty-ish. I don't know if you're normally in your backyard or not. It's a nice backyard if so. So this is my representation of your backyard. Because I don't have a yard. It's all my yard. Oh yeah, where I was going with that, with all these people here. With all my convoluted ways to get here. I reached the bank, and you could just watch people stand up and go, hey, that guy made it across. And some people kind of waded in and got deep, and then waded back out, and they were looking at me like, well, I didn't see that guy. How'd that guy do that? And so actually I moved to the other side of the island so people couldn't see me. Because quite often, I boat into places. If you've seen my rant video of power boats, I get my boat into places, or I climb into places, or in this case I swim to places that people then see me, and they want to go. But they actually haven't really worked out how I got there. And I spent a lot of time working out how I was going to get here. I wanted to make sure that we could get here safely and not get stranded. Same thing with when I go boating. I get into the shallows for safety to get away from those power boats. And also, that's where I feel most comfortable. If things go awry, I could just step out of my boat and walk away. Oh, man. Boating's a thing of joy. Water's a thing of joy. I love being out in it. It's a sandy river, by the way. And that traffic noise, and this is probably why there's a lot of sandbars right here, is there's railroad tracks and then I-84, and that the columns coming down disrupts the river's flow, generates some excellent sandbars. That's why I come out here. I've unconsciously got my hand on my hip in a Sir Walty pose. Well, it's baking right here, and there was no good place in the shade to give Sir Walty a reach out, say, hey, what up? But I'm a ginger, and I got to get in the shade. So, Sir Walty, thanks for your excellent comments. I saw that you did a lot of favoriting and thumbing up on my videos. Appreciate it. I hope your arm's healed up. Is it your left? I think it's your left. That's unfortunate. I've never broken a bone. I've dislocated my shoulder several times. Once to the degree that I almost fainted. It was an interesting experience to almost faint. Excuse me. That's insanely painful to dislocate a shoulder. I don't know what it's like to break a bone, but when you dislocate a shoulder, you think that it's almost kind of like when sound gets so loud, it stops becoming sound and just becomes like some sort of like decibel that you hear, like some sort of tone. This overwhelming, cannot differentiate individual notes. It's just this wall. That's what it's like when your shoulder comes out of its socket. It's something else. All right. I'll be approaching the swill in about 45 minutes. Once I'm not on camera, I start drinking slow. I got a book, I got a beer, I got some shade. I'm going to hang out for a while and read and play with my dog. So, Sir Walty, cheers to you, my friend. Nearing the swill, nearing the swill, nearing the swill.